And so, what kind of people ought we to be? Paul wrote many of his letters to Christians who were being persecuted for their faith. They were even being killed because they were willing to pledge allegiance to Jesus and not to Caesar. And Paul encouraged them with words of encouragement about what awaited them in the future, that the glory of what awaited them in the future far outweighed any suffering, even persecution and death that they were going through in the present. And so he encouraged them, remain faithful to Jesus. Don't be tempted to be sidetracked. Don't be tempted to take the easy way out. Don't be tempted to walk away from the faith, but remain faithful to Jesus, whatever the cost, because it will be worth it in the end. Don't be disqualified from the reward that you will get in the end because you walk away from Jesus in the present. And there's also this sense that when we think about, well, what kind of people ought you to be? It's almost as if, well, it is as if we are practicing in the present for life in the future. And so when Jesus is talking to his disciples about what life in the kingdom will be, what sort of people are going to be there, I don't think he's saying that when you get there, you will be like this. I think what Jesus is saying is that people who live like this are the kind of people who will get there in the future. And so what kind of people ought you to be? The kind of people who have our hearts and our minds set on the things of God. Our hearts and minds set on the future and not on the present.